Hi all, welcome to another episode of Let's Play EU4, playing as Poland. The last one was cut sort of right short because of a Steam crash. I'm not sure if Steam was a problem, my computer was the problem, or what. But it downloaded an update, and here we are. So we're going to do another one. We'll hopefully not have that issue. I don't think it was... Yeah, it looks about... I don't think we lost too much data, if we lost anything at all. Don't think so. We're still paying off loans. Do we still have 3? Yep. So we're about where I expected to be. Income's a little bit lower than I'd hoped. Let's see here. It's fine. Yeah, our diplomats are out, so looks entirely right. That's fine. Mercantilism's up to 20%. Yeah, all this looks pretty good, actually. Okay. Lubeck is an awesome trade node. Sadly, I don't have that much in there. Hi, Great Zero. Welcome. Let's see there we go. Really annoying Steam crash. We can still build improvements. Ooh, I do have a little bit more army. Do I want to do that? I don't know if I do. Yeah, I probably do. 2218. So we're just going to build some cannons? Actually, one thing to note. Have I upgraded? I think I'm Royal Mortar. Wing Hussars, still the best I have. Next one, the next level. And then let's check our infantry. It's been a while since I've checked this. Yep, we're going to get better infantry in, and okay, that's fine. So what do we want to build? We want to build more cannons, obviously. That's just got to be the answer. And I'll use the money to do it. I'd rather be full up on military as much as humanly possible. So if we do somehow get caught flat-footed, we are prepared. That'll slow down our loan payment plans, but less worried about that. So in December, the next realm, we're getting really close to being able to afford the military tech at least. I'm still very tempted by upgrading Danzig's buildings. Trade power is 46.9 just here. Coastal with a estuary and an important center of trade. You know, if I put that trade depot there. Hey, cheaper ships. Okay. I want to pay off loans still. Loans first. Let's try to go back up to speed 5 and see. That might have been the cause of the crash, but I don't think it was. Especially since we're staying a little bit separated from big fights right now. Russia still at peace? Building up your army? No. You're okay. Interesting fight you're involved in there. Who's fighting? Oh, like must have been a French conquest that Russia got pulled into. France, Russia, Spain. Not really, Hansa, what you want to be fighting. Still very tempting to go after this stuff, but Austria. Austria is always tempting. Who is Spain under? Oh, Russia. No chance of inheriting. Okay. Lose money. Excuse me. Or potentially some rebels. Doesn't look like we got the rebels, which is good because I didn't feel like fighting them. Come on. Get enough morale for you to move. I just want to merge you together with the other one. That's all. One more month, we'll do another loan. We are really doing well in admin tech. I think we have the national focus there, though, so that sort of makes sense. There is a question of when we want to do that, because it will potentially lower our leader costs. I just don't know if or advisor costs, excuse me. The question is it the cost per month and the initial cost, or is it just the initial cost? And I don't know the answer to that, so we're going to have to figure that out. Probably pay off another loan. Or we're 1 month away, either way. You go there. Loans. We're 1 month away due to... Oh, no, we can do it. Let's see here. 5 years of reducing a tech cost. It's going to be admin tech. We lost our leader. We are down to 2 loans. Until I have to, I'm not going to get a new leader because it costs points that I don't want to spend. We're making great progress here. We will very likely, so we're making 11 a month. That's 123 a year. So even in 8 years, we're going to have it. We should do that now, that idea now. Okay, because that idea will finish off these leaders of upkeep, advisor costs. Actually, it's a 14.66 right now, so if we take that idea, it'll save us like 3.5 ducats. That's what I want to see. Yep, leaders of upkeep, and we get that. Yes, it does. So it works on both costs, it looks like. 3.9 monthly. If we were to replace, these are now 15.8, so much more likely that we'll get some level 2s in there at some point. This would go, national focus is +2. We still want to keep that, I think. Just to keep it even. This is our weakest area. Okay, so that was a good development. It's going to reduce tech costs another 2% for us and gain 10 admin power. Always admin. Always power. Always power. It saves us a month. Now we may try to be like a year ahead. I'm starting to be less worried about the point totals. Then again, you know, the more we potentially lose our leader, who's been pretty decent for us, that would be a reason to... Hi, Vaynard. Good to see you again. Let's see here. Same 3 missions. Stability's good. No issues there. Can't convert. I don't think we need to build any more ships until we pay off the loans, as we said. Excuse me. What happens when you are too tired? Alliance with Bavaria, Hesse, Saxony, and Russia. Fine with all of those. Yeah, I think France is going to win that battle pretty easily, especially with Russia on their side, if Russia wants to actually do something. Is Russia planning a Swedish invasion? Actually, how big is Sweden's army? Sweden's the one that I'd love to go after. Get a few more provinces. I would be entirely in favor of that. Armies? Sweden. 38k, way over force limit. So it's, I mean, we could win. If we wanted to win, we could win. I just don't know how much it makes sense to go after Sweden. When the likely result, excuse me, is that it hurts us somehow. Rebels lose 2 stability or lose a whole ton of ducats in stability. Well, we'll go back down to even stability. We could get to a point where we want to raise it, but that's... Yeah, it's fine. It does hurt our money production a little bit, but I'm still making over 20. And that's with interest, so I'm pretty fine with that. I can hire a free military leader. Don't need to, don't want to. I really want to build ships, but it's still that loan question. And I want to build that trade building. I cannot forget to build the trade building. Let's see here. 1 more month to repay the next loan. Then we're in a really good spot. 1 loan left. 20 ducats a month. We've had a few years of peace here, knocking on wood. Let's hope that continues. I'd rather be at peace right now. Right? Just, you know, plow ahead on speed 5. Try not to have anything go wrong. France is running over Central Europe there. Pay off a loan. We'll call the diplomat from Brandenburg. We'll send him to Bohemia. Keep Central Europe happy. Power projection is still over 50. What are we going to dump Diplo points into? I guess trade buildings, if we're going to max it. We may just do it ahead of time since we'll have the points. Okay. Sure, Milan, you want to like us, right? Yeah, we have no other sync for Diplo points. That's a little scary. 7 years ahead. I really like the idea of getting new next turnaround. Lancers, green coat infantry. And then we also get cavalry fire and combat width and stuff. Maybe. Combat width. Okay. We're already halfway done off offensive ideas, so we're just powering through. Now that we have the point production, we're powering through our idea production. Which is good and bad. Pretty sure there are still no policies that would reduce tech cost in any way. That's the only reason I'd want to do it. 10 years abolition act? I don't know what that does. I have no idea. There's no bonuses associated with it. That seems weird. Just per annum advisor costs. So like that would be fun. We'd do that, but this costs points. We don't want to spend the points. So probably not. Discovery is spreading. I'm sort of tempted to build boats just to go explore. I don't actually have the achievement for having explored the entire world. My plan is to try to go for that one in my Portugal to take over India, Master of India achievement, because I feel like I'm, that makes sense. We'll have boats, we'll start trying to colonize everywhere. That gives us an excuse to go over to at least down here. Certainly Africa, as much as possible. And our focus really will be on expanding our holdings as much as we can in non-Europe. Get down here, get around, and then take over India. If we're really doing well, maybe we go for Japan. I don't think we do, but it would be cool to get both those achievements in the same run. I'd really enjoy that. Russia didn't take anything from the Uz. I mean, the Timurids and the Oirat are still there. They were at war with them for a while. I don't understand why they wouldn't have taken some territory. Looks like the Timurids are the same size. It's a little weird. This war is still ongoing. Yeah. I don't want to incorporate Wallachia. I want a little bit of a buffer with the Ottomans. It worked really well the last time. Let's see here. Someone is ahead of us on military tech. One neighbor bonus. It's probably Austria, but we're neighbors with the Ottomans. Bohemia could also do it. So we're already under 1,000 power, and we're 7 years ahead on military. We've done very well making military cheap. Religious turmoil. That's fine. It may be that we can just immediately convert Radaboria. And we'll move our... No, we're not going to move our army. If we get religious uprisings, we'll deal with it after that, because I don't want to increase the morale yet. So we need to build some ships. Build a 12-strong navy. So just thinking loan, repay. So we are done with our loans from all of that hellish period. That's brilliant. We do have a little bit of missionary maintenance, but it's fine. Now we need to start getting ready to build some ships. I'm going to wait until I can build like 5 at a time. I'll try to merge them in with one of the 5s that I already have doing stuff. Just because... I don't recall that diplomat. Where else do you want to go? France. We have a permanent diplomat with you. Spain. You're happy with me. Catalonia. Sure. Basically just keeping the diplomats active as much as possible. We are going to have too many diplomatic points. I actually don't know if I can shrink them quick enough. So that we may just go ahead on the basis that it'll give us time. I guess we still have time to basically double. I don't know how many that's going to be. They're like 4-ish years, so there's probably enough time. So that was our timer. We are trying to speed along here at speed 5 as much as possible. Getting a little bit slower here as we're really just trying to keep everything sane as possible. So I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you for tuning in. If any questions, I'd love to have them. If you comments, likes, very much appreciate it. Lets me know that you're watching and enjoying. So have a good night.